Deary Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. We're out here in Woodstock today. I got Patrick in the rig. There he is. Say hello, Patch.
Hey.
There he is. And we're all set up on this first job. We're hanging out, doodling a little bit while the buffer tank fills up. I drained it yesterday. Had a slow well at one of my last properties. So basically go home with no water. So consequently, we're filling up here this morning. This house is filthy. Look at that. How black and nasty. We're going to be hitting it with house wash at 1.25, and then we're also refreshing this deck. We're not doing anything crazy here. It'll be house wash with a healthy rinse, and this is a nice little project for us to get the morning started. And then we've got a roof wash and a house wash, and then another roof wash to wrap up the day. So we're going to jump in and get things going. Stone cold, raining every day. Choke on, machine on, get a nice grip. Oh yeah! One full, baby! All right, I just sprayed house wash all in the underneath of this deck. He was complaining about the boards underneath, so we're gonna try to freshen that up a little bit. And this is nasty on this end. I'm gonna set up a time lapse so I can watch this melt. All right, that looks a world better already. I haven't rinsed it. That time lapse was only soaping. As you see at the end, I gave it a second dousing of soap. We're gonna let that dwell for probably another good 10 minutes. I'm gonna go wash the other end of the house now, and then we'll see what it looks like in just a few. Right, I'm over here to soap my last side up on the deck here. This is the cleanest side, so I saved it for last. But you can see where my overspray got on this siding from where I cleaned the very dirty end about 15-20 minutes ago. So this is why I don't like to do a partial house wash or wash one end. I always tell the client, you're gonna be able to tell where I've been. We need to wash the whole house. And when they say, you know, how much to do one end, I give them like $50 off the price of a whole house wash. And then they'll say, you know, you tell them $250 for one end or $300 for the whole house. And normally you'll get a whole house wash. And that's really the way you want to do it, because you don't want to leave these clean tracks. Client has requested that I try to get rid of some of this green under here. So I've treated that with house wash. Really didn't seem to do too much. I could probably hit it with a 12 volt, but I'm not gonna get into nuking all this wood right now. So I've got the X-Jet set up to rinse right here. Okay, I got it on my extension handle so I can stand back a little bit, and we're gonna see what we can do. All right, so that's my end result on that. That was an X-Jet fan, rinse, and then I just post-treated it with some house wash, and we're gonna leave it be. All right, Patrick and I are set up on the second job of the day. We get this nice little cape out here in Thompson, Connecticut, and I've got everything laid out. So we're shooting this side of the garage roof, and we're shooting this side of the house roof, and that's it. So I've got all my hoses drawn, and my plan is to go up here by the chimney area. There's some moss. I'm going to use my itchy brush and my leaf blower and blow some of the large debris away. Then I'm going to go up. Well, then I'm going to shoot this whole side of the house and all this side of the house with house wash so that everything's wet. Then I'm gonna go up the ladder with my 12 volt, which I've already pulled, and I'm gonna stand on that peak right there and shoot the house roof, and then come back and shoot all of this roof, get down, rinse the house, and that'll all be done. So that's the plan. I'm gonna do a quick time lapse again, because I like to watch these things and it's fun. So my time-lapse camera fell over. Oh well, we got a nice before and after anyway. We're out here soaping the backside. Getting into that peak, no problem. We got some nests up in there. So I'm gonna use my shooter tip and saturate those beehives, husks of beehives that are up in the eave in the corner. And they kind of turn to paper mache after 5-10 minutes or so. And they'll want to come, and they'll probably want to come down. Let's hope the neighbor across the street sees my sign in the yard. In fact, I think I'm gonna go over there with one of my door hangers. That would be a beautiful roof to clean. We'd have a nice before and after dramatic marketing piece with that one. I had these really nice door hangers made up. You see it's got roof cleaning before and after, my information, $25 off, house washing pictures on the other side. These are all just stock photos. Tim Fields made these things for me. And one thing I can say about this type of marketing material is don't overthink it. You don't need to put your pictures in there. Nobody cares. They want to see the service. If they want it, they're going to call you. So anyway, one going on there right now. Patrick over there putting in a sign for me down by the road. As you can see, it's a busy area. A lot of nice houses in this town. Hopefully we get a little attention right here. All right, Patrick and I are set up on the third project of the day. We're doing roof cleaning on this one. That moss has to come down. It's on both sides, and this house is going for sale this week. So it's got to come off now, today, which means we're forcefully removing it. And you can disagree with that all you want and the methods for doing it, but when it's got to come down, you can't just squirt it and expect that it's going to come down in a day. You have to forcefully remove it. See if we can do anything to refresh this bulkhead. We'll hit it with some house wash and come back with the X-Jet in a few minutes. So right now I have completely forcefully removed all of the large moss and lichen and whatnot from the roof. And I'm currently applying house wash to the entire building. It's a very humid day and nothing's gonna flash dry. Then I'm gonna go up on the roof and I'm gonna treat the whole roof with about a 3.5% mix. Then I'm gonna come down and rinse the house. And everything's gonna be all set to go. That's the method that I've been using. At least soaping the side of the roof that I'm washing. This happens to be a very small house, so it's only going to take me 15 minutes to shoot that whole roof. I've already got everything pulled over there. I'm ready to go. So as soon as I put this gun down, I'm going right up the ladder and shoot it. As soon as I'm done, I'm coming right down the ladder and rinsing this. came out real nice. Real happy with that. Nice and clean. Great, huge difference. Got a $40 tip. And Patrick and I are out. We'll be back tomorrow. We get another big day.
He's a good boy, huh, buddy? Hi, buddy. Oh, he's a good boy. Yeah. Derp.